Okay, for the longest time, I have been trying to contemplate on why I choose to keep Disney Plus. I have been holding out all hope for my Lizzie McGuire reboot to come through, but it looks like it's 86 altogether. There are a lot of good movies that are on Disney Plus that I've already seen, and some that are just complete trash. I'm not gonna lie, I was extremely disappointed with Lady and the Tramp. And Frozen 2, I was kind of disappointed in that too. But I don't know why I keep it. I have no idea why I still keep Disney Plus. And I guess I'm holding out all hope as a fan of Disney as a kid. And I was a huge fan of Disney as a kid, especially when it came to the Disney Channel. The Disney Channel had amazing shows. Lizzie McGuire, Even Stevens, so many other shows that are on there that I absolutely love. Wizards of Waverly Place kind of grew on me. I love Hannah Montana. And yes, I know they're all on Disney Plus, but after seeing them live on the Disney Channel, I don't know why I would watch them again. Like, seriously, I wouldn't binge watch that entire season again. Even though I loved them, I'm just not that type of person to watch it more than once. I'm not a big fan of repetition. But I know those shows are on there. And also, I love High School Musical. I'm not gonna lie, there are times that I go back and actually watch it again because High School Musical was great. I love it. But there's not really a reason for me to keep it further. And for some reason, I can't let it go. I'm okay with getting rid of things that I don't need or don't use anymore, but I am having a hard time getting rid of this channel. But the thing was, I guess because I was excited about the Black Widow movie, in a way, slightly. I'm not as hyped as I would be if they didn't kill her off at Endgame. Spoiler alert, and it shouldn't be a spoiler alert by now. You should have watched it. And if you haven't, go watch it now. But to be honest, I'm excited about the Black Widow film. I'm waiting for that to come out. But then this whole Mulan thing came around. Now, the fact that they're charging $29.99 to see Mulan was not only off, they also are charging the prescription underneath that. But besides all that, they're going to release it to subscribers on December 4th, which makes no sense at all. I know that there is a crap ton of controversy around Mulan, especially what's going on in China. I don't know all the international politics, and I don't really know everything that's going on, except for what's going on with the Hong Kong police. I am aware of that. But staying in my own lane, I'm only going by the movie itself. And the fact is, I was a huge fan of the actual animated picture. I was a fan of it. I'm not a big fan of Mushu. I never really was since they chose Eddie Murphy to actually be Mushu. It reminded me of Donkey. And I think that the Nostalgia Critic actually described Mushu in this movie very well. It was Donkey-liked. And I'm kind of sick of Donkey at that point. Like, I was really getting sick of Donkey after a while. But Mushu aside, and what they did to him, turning him heel and Mulan 2, I don't know. But anyway, moving him aside, the one thing that brought out the most in Mulan, in my opinion, definitely was the music, as well as the heart. You saw what Mulan had to go through in order to fight on her dad's behalf. They had a lot more meaning in that picture than from what I've heard in reviews for this movie here. They said that everything was kind of dry, bland, and she was already, she was already ready to go and ready to fight. She really didn't have any obstacles. I wouldn't know because I haven't seen it, and I am not paying $30 to actually see it. But I'm going to wait until December 4th, and you'll probably hear a review from me. But I just wish that I would be able to actually watch Disney Plus more, because I feel like Disney Plus has the potential to be great. As for Star Wars is dead. It's dead to me. The modern trilogy killed everything about Star Wars. The lore, everything is all a hodgepodge worth of mess. And it's not because, I'm a nostalgia fan. No. This is coming from a person that was born around the time the original trilogy was in movies. It was in theaters, not movies. In theaters. But I actually was around all the hype. And I like the prequels, no matter how many times people hate them and talk crap about them. I like the prequels. I like the prequels, the original trilogy, and the only one that I will ever watch from the modern trilogy is Rogue One. The only movie I would ever watch is Rogue One. But all that aside, at least I have those Star Wars films. If I feel nostalgic, and especially if it's May 4th and I want to watch the entire, the original trilogy, not including the modern ones, I can do that. The modern ones pretty much killed it off for me. So it's not that big of a deal. The Mandalorian was okay, even though I think it was a bit overhyped and screw Baby Yoda. But despite all that, I want more reasons for me to keep this thing. And I feel that this channel has so much potential. There's so much that they can put into it, especially with COVID. Not a lot of theaters are open. And it's going to be difficult to put movies in theaters and be able to make that money back. You're not going to make that money back. Disney is not going to make all that money back. They need to take that L and just accept it. Just, okay, put it on your mainstream channel. I talked to my friends about this. It makes more sense for them to put those movies on their subscription service to get more people to buy it. That's just me. Why charge people who are already subscribed to your streaming service an extra $30? Why do that? It makes no sense, especially now when people are either in quarantine or the fact that they have to save their money. Like, I don't think anyone's going to binge watching spend $30 watching Mulan early, because there are people who are really struggling right now and they're doing their best to try to take their mind off of things. So honestly, why charge them $30? That's just me. If you're going to let it go for the subs who are already paying their subscription service, and for those who are already paying that amount, and you're going to release it on December 4th anyway, why charge them $30 now? That's kind of defeating the purpose, in my opinion. That's just me. But anyway, I don't know. I guess I turned this into a rant, but mostly I would love more reasons for me to keep this service, because I hate to get rid of it. Especially now that they're going to possibly release Black Widow. I would love to see that film. Even though, to me, and me not being a big fan of Endgame or Infinity War, even though I think Infinity War was better than Endgame, the fact of what they did to her, and for those, they killed her off. Let's be honest, they killed her off. I'm not even gonna hide that. It's not even a spoiler anymore. It's been out for a while. But the fact that they killed her off made me a lot less interested in watching the film, but I am curious on how it's going to turn out. So I'm looking for, that's the only movie I am looking forward to have me keep Disney Plus. But I hate for that to be the reason. But anyway, I've talked long enough about this. But if y'all have Disney Plus, what shows or movies do you guys suggest that I watch? Because I feel like I'm wasting my time having this service, waiting for Mulan to come out or waiting for Black Widow to come out. I would love to be able to put more use to what I'm buying. So if there's any movies out there that y'all like on Disney Plus, or any shows that you guys like on Disney Plus, suggest them to me. I will look at them, and hey, you'll probably hear from me. Maybe I'll make a review of it. But I honestly want y'all's opinion on this. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know how you feel. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.